Hi Capricorn, how are you? It's Dadhichi here with the month of November 2014 and the astrological combinations that are at hand being analysed by me. Right now we see a large cluster of planets forming in the 11th sector of your horoscope, and after the 9th, Mercury joining those three planets, Saturn, Venus and Sun, that are already there. The 11th sector has to do with friendships, along with one's ideals in life. I want to talk about that a little bit because some time ago I did write an article on the redefinition of friendship. And the reason I did that was because, to be honest with you, I was getting a little pissed off with all these friends on Facebook that I'd send messages to. Hi, how are you? Nothing. I did it again. Hi, how are you? Nothing again. You know, I don't know if you're as old as I am, and I'm getting old. But I remember in the olden days, if you said hello to someone, even a stranger, it would be, oh hi, I'm fine, thank you for asking. There was a certain decorum there, a protocol that we followed. Since we've digitized this idea of friendship, what's happened is we've come to accept such a much lower standard in that protocol. You know, a friend is still a friend on your Facebook page, even if you said hello 3 or 4 times and they ignore you. You know, I've gone back over my Facebook page 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I've seen the last hi, how are you, still sitting there with no response, and I ask myself, why is this person a friend? Oh, I know, so I can say I've got 1,200 friends instead of maybe just 3 that are genuine. So, to cut the story a little shorter, this combination of planets shows us that you've got no shortage of friends. But what does that mean? I think the theme for you this month is to really analyze that. Go through and look at those people that have invested mutually in the relationship that you have with them. And that's going to come more to the fore later in the month when we see the Sun conjunction Saturn on the 18th, and then a little later on the 26th, the conjunction of Mercury with Saturn. Saturn, of course, is your ruling planet. Mercury is the planet of thought, and Sun is the planet of vitality. So at that time, you will be able to start discriminating. That word is an important word we often fail to, add to our vocabulary. It's our life vocabulary, to discriminate. Discrimination is so important. You have to choose when you hit that fork in the road of life. Which way will I go? Which is the correct way? This way or this way? Now, how do I know? So that judgment that has to be made is, of course, a form of discrimination. With friends, it's hard. People are two-faced, they're double-faced, they're backstabbers. They appear to be nice. Sometimes they are genuine. Other times they have their own problems. They ignore you, like a lot of my Facebook friends. I allow them that latitude. Of course, they're having their problems. But, come on. Fair's fair. And how much self-respect are you going to dissipate for the sake of keeping the number up? So I think this month it's very, very important for you. And of course, around the 25th, 26th, you're going to have the effect of that new moon in your 12th sector. Now that's a very, very significant sector of your horoscope. It shifts things away from that 11th house to the more private side of your life, to those hidden parts of your life. And in fact, we call this part of the horoscope the place of suffering. How much suffering are you enduring in your relationships, in your friendships? What are you actually sacrificing to keep those things going just for the mere appearance? Wow. That's what I call frictional living. You know, I refer that normally to, you know, driving 3 hours to do your job and then 3 hours back home. That happens a lot here in the Philippines. I'm just shocked at the amount of travel people do here just to put a bit of food on the table. They'll travel 2 hours to work, 2 hours back. They spend 10 hours at the job. What's that? That's 14, 15 hours a day. Then they've got to look after their families. But that frictional living also takes place with the relationships that we have, with the friends that we have. You know, carrying people that expect too much. You know, the animosity if you don't give them enough time. The leaning on you, all of that sort of stuff that goes with that. And that's where, again, I reiterate, Capricorn, this month, it's all about discrimination. It's all about sifting through, you know, the chaff from the wheat in terms of those people that are golden souls and those ones that I call are from Moronia. I've been using that a bit. You know, the morons from Moronia, get rid of them. You can't befriend everyone all your life, especially if it's a one-way street. If it's one-way traffic, you're going to get tired of that, and it's going to wear you out sooner or later. I hope it hasn't been too negative for you today. Just think along with me. I cross my fingers that next month I can give you something better and something more joyful. But even if it sounds a little bit off-putting, by using this discrimination, filtering through those friends, you're going to have a much higher quality of friends, quality rather than quantity. Even on your Facebook. I'll see you next month. In the meantime, astrology.com.au for all your astrological and esoteric needs. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.